you have to do A, B, and C in order to get D. Man, that is just inappropriate. I don't know why that's funny to me. Okay. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina, aka nw.reader, and this is my weekly wrap up. I'm gonna try to do a quick one because your girl is tired. Anyways, this past week was my son's second birthday, so it was kind of hectic. So, in the last week, I finished 3 books. Not too bad. I finished a couple today. I'm starting to count my Monday. If I finish it before filming, then I'm gonna count it. I don't care. But the first book I finished was a short story, short book. I think there's 4 short stories in it, and it's Damned Hunger by Aidan Merchant. I give it 4 stars. I really liked it. It was really good. Each story is about eating in some type of way, stuff being eaten, and it's just it was pretty good. Though I think because the 2, because there's 4 stories, the 2 that stood out the most was the second story and the last story. It was because I like the second story, you kind of had an idea of what was going to happen, like the ending, but the last story, I had no idea what the heck was going on, and it was wild. It was such a wild ride, but it was really good. And it's only 55 pages, so I highly recommend this. I think this is great. I've never read any of Aidan's stuff before. I have a ton of his stuff, but I have yet to read it. But I think this was a great little nibble, little sample of his writing style and what he can bring to the table, the dinner table, about butts, because it's about eating, hunger. Okay, anyways, 4 stars. I thought it was very good. So the next book I finished it as an audiobook, but then I also got the physical copy because I just have to go over it again because there were so many aha moments while listening to it. But it's the book you wish your parents had read by Philippa Perry. I give it 5 stars. Talk about wow moments. And it's kind of a parenting book in a way. I mean, it is a parenting book, but it's not an instructional manual type of parenting book like a lot of parenting books are. This is more to the subconscious level of why you react a certain way to your kid, or you feel a certain way, or, you know, it makes you question your own childhood and how you were raised and how that's affecting you today as an adult, because some people are inherently like jealous of their children in a weird way, or, you know, like so many tidbit, like little nuggets in there where I was just, oh my gosh, I want to highlight that, I need to mark that down, I need to write it down. So I bought the physical copy, so I'm going to go do that at some point. But the audiobook was done really well. 5 stars. And then I finished part of the selection series. I finished The Elite by Kira Cass, and I give that 3 stars. It was okay. This book is definitely more political. It's getting more to the meat of the weird, diabolical, there's some shady stuff happening government-wise in the background. But the thing that just irritated me is the main character is in, like, I was gonna say a 3-way. She's in a love triangle, and she's just so annoying about it. It's like, I love love triangles. I love them. I think they're fun. But when it's like constantly ping-ponging back and forth, it's just annoying. Just being in her head was just so aggravating, because she'd talk to the one guy. She's like, oh my God, this is the love of my life. That's it. I love him. Bada bing, bada boom. And then she talks to the other guy for 5 seconds, and it's like, oh no, he's the love of my life. Oh man, I'm heartbroken because now I gotta be with this one. And then she talks to the other guy. Oh, but this one. It's so annoying. So annoying. Like, just stop. And then by the end of the book, she had an out. She had an out to just end up with the one. But then, yeah, I don't care if this is a spoiler. Sorry, spoiler, but I'm not saying which one, but it's just so stupid. Like, just freaking end it. But I guess if you end it, then the series ends. But I'm like, you had an out. You literally had an out. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to continue because I don't care anymore, but we'll see. So those are the books I finished. So I'm continuing with just the usual books because a lot of these books I wanted to like finish this week, but I didn't take into account that, oh, it's my son's second birthday and that's going to be crazy hectic. Or, oh, I started selling Sam from Trick or Treat stuff and that takes time to make, and I ended up getting a ton of orders for those, but thank you for them, but it kept me busy. So my free time I was doing something other than reading, so I didn't get to finish these things. So Darkest Hours by Mike Thorne I need to read. I started Shade this past week by Chad Nicholas, which comes out October 5th, tomorrow. And I'm liking it so far. I think I'm like 20% in. I'm still in the beginning of it, and it's wild so far. It's super wild. It's about the serial killer, and they're just trying to track the person down and just figuring out like what's going on. And it seems like his victims, like it's based off of the victims' ages, and he's getting younger. He started with I think 20, and then it was like 19, 18, and then like when does it? He's gonna start killing children. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, pretty good. I haven't picked up Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M. Nascosta. I haven't picked that up since, so I'm still like 80-something% into it. It's so funny, like I'm at the part where they're doing the deed, and I don't care. It's terrible. I'm so ridiculous. I like the build up to like sexy time stuff, and then once the sexy time stuff happens, then I'm like, not into it. I don't care anymore. Like the chase is over. Okay, whatever. I will finish it. And I'm reading The Brother's Curse by Christine M. Germain. I'm still in the beginning. I picked it up a little bit. I picked it up a few times this past week, and it still is like, it's really good. And it's so easy to read. I really appreciate that with Christine's writing so far. But yeah, I think that's all I'm reading right now. And I'm reading a book that I'm vlogging secretly that y'all picked. I don't want to say what it is, but I planned on finishing it in like 2 days. And again, didn't take my son's birthday into account whatsoever, so gotta do that. So those are all the books that I have read and that I am currently reading. But I still have some Sam stuff up on my Etsy if you want to go get some while they last. The bookmarks I have now of him that are like cut out, limited. I'm not doing them anymore. Like the few that I have left, that's it. Once they're out, they're out. Unless I can figure out my cutting machine. I'm not cutting them by hand anymore because that was just not a fun thing to do. Like stickers, I don't mind cutting, but because it's laminated, it was pain. It hurt my hand. But I have other bookmarks designed with him, but they'll be like the rectangular ones. So I'll put that up once I sell out of the rest of the cutout ones. But that's it. How was your week? Hopefully it was terrific. There was a lot of birthdays. That was fun. Today it seems like everyone's freaking out because Instagram and Facebook are down, so everyone's running to Twitter, which I absolutely love. It's so funny. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you again next time. Hopefully I'll have a vlog out here in a little bit. Okay, bye.